Morning, dear students. Today's class is very important class. This is the sports injury classification, causes, and prevention. Injuries are common in every sport. They cannot be allowed avoid even if we take strict precautions. Athletes can only minimize the occurrence of this injury with the help of their coaches and medical experts. Or medical expert means physiotherapy. It is possible to prevent it by careful study of this injury in details. Sportsperson should be fully prepared and fit before participating in sports. They should perform effective warming up technique such as stretching or jogging before training season and competition. They should use the necessary protective equipment issued in the guidelines and follow the rules and regulations of sports. Developing better rules and regulations through scientific knowledge and applications also ensure safety in some sports. Another important factor in preventing sports injury is to be acquiring scientific knowledge and facts. During training and competition, proper protective equipment must be used. Next, proper conditioning should be done before part in sports competition. नॉर्मली हम लोग स्पोर्ट्स खेल रहे हैं मीन्स इसमें इंजरी रहेगा. हम लोग इंजरी की कैसे अवॉइड करेंगे? पहले हम लोग को वार्म अप करके खेलना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम लोग जो मसल्स है पहले हम लोग बॉडी वार्म अप होने के बाद ये जो मसल्स को ऑक्सीजन और एनर्जी जो मिलता है वो सही तरीके से मिलेगा. Depending on the location of the injury, sports injury may be classified as three types. The first one is soft tissue injury, bone injury, then joint injury. The soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injury divided by 5 types: contusion, strain, sprain, abrasion, bruise. Contusion is a muscle injury caused by a blow to the skin, such as getting hit or bumping against something, which led to repeated blood vessels. The affected area becomes red, then blue, and then purple. So, such an injury can occur with or without the involvement of sports injury. The affected area swell due to leakage of blood and fluid from the damaged blood vessels in the muscles into the tissue, and it gradually becomes stiff. It occurs more frequently in sports like wrestling, boxing, kabaddi, and extra. Prevention. Proper warm-up is essential before practice, training, and competition. All the part of a body should be exercised properly. जो जो पार्ट हम लोगों का बॉडी में है, जो इन्वॉल्व होता है गेम में, वो प्रॉपर एक्सरसाइज होना चाहिए. स्ट्रेचिंग एक्सरसाइज शुड बी परफॉर्म ड्यूरिंग वार्म अप. स्ट्रेचिंग एक्सरसाइज भी चाहिए. कंडीशनिंग शुड बी emphasized during the preparatory period. The next one is protective equipment should be used according to the equipment of the game or sports. Sports equipment of good quality should be used in sports and games. Play fields or court should be smooth and clean. For preventing sports injury, the complete scientific knowledge about the game is a must. Players should be carefully and alert during practice and competition. Good officiating quality of official is must for preventing sports injury. Strain. Second one is strain. Strain is also a muscle injury. Strain are caused by excessive use of force, stretching of the muscles or tendon. ओवर स्ट्रेचिंग होने से मतलब जितना हम लोग स्ट्रेच कर पा रहे हैं उससे ज़्यादा होने से स्ट्रेन होता है. They can be minor or several depending on the nature of injury. There may be complete tearing of muscles or tendon, which lead to the affected part losing its functionality and also include acute pain. Strain are common in contact sports such as boxing, football, hockey, wrestling, and etc. Strain may occur at any time during the practice or competition. It can happen suddenly or develop other days or weeks. Chronic strain are usually by moving the muscles and tendon in repetition. The next one is prevention. हम इसको कैसे प्रिवेंट कर सकते हैं? Conditioning should be done during the preparatory period. कंपल्सरी पहले इवेंट करने से पहले कंपल्सरी वार्म अप जरूरी है. नेक्स्ट, स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट मस्ट बी ऑफ गुड क्वालिटी. हम लोग जो इक्विपमेंट यूज करते हैं स्पोर्ट्स में उसका क्वालिटी अच्छा होना चाहिए. फ्रॉम द प्रिवेंशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, every sports person should undergo a complete warm-up before participating in any sports activity. He or she should be stretching exercise of all parts of the body. Play field or court should be smooth or clean. हम लोग जहाँ पे खेल रहे हैं, जो फील्ड फुटबॉल हुआ, क्रिकेट हुआ, जो फील्ड में हम खेल रहे हैं वो बहुत स्मूथ और नीट एंड क्लीन होना चाहिए. क्लीन नहीं होगा तो कहाँ पे पिन गिरा होगा, कहाँ पे कुछ लकीर गिरा होगा. हम जब डाइव करते हैं कि कौन सी फील्डिंग में करते हैं कि उस टाइम चोट भी आ सकता है. नेक्स्ट, द साइंटिफिक नॉलेज ऑफ द गेम is must for preventing strain. Players should be careful and alert, avoiding the training and competition. Good officiating quality of official is essential during practice or competition. The last one is players should discontinue to play during the stage of fatigue. And next and third one is sprain. It is a ligament injury. It may occur due to overstretching or tearing of ligament. The extent of injury and the number of injury ligaments determine the severity of the sprain. Ligament is knee, ankle, and wrist are more susceptible to sprain. Sprain occur at wrist joint and ankle joint. Sometimes fract- Sometimes fracture is also possible along with the sprain. In such injury, swelling, inflammation, severe pain, and tenderness and common symptoms. Sprain may be due to falling, twisting, or getting hit during training and competition. Next one is prevention. Although warm-up is necessary for preventing sprain, especially all the joints should be exercised well during warm-up. इसमें हम लोग जो दो पढ़े हैं अभी तक, दोनों में क्या कॉमन है? वार्म अप कंपलसरी है, स्ट्रेचिंग एक्सरसाइज कंपलसरी है और रोटेशन एक्सरसाइज. Proper conditioning should be done during the preparatory phase. All the sports equipments must be of good quality. Equipment भी सही तरीके से. Playfield course should be smooth and clean. Good officiating quality of official is essential for preventing such injury. Rule of the games sports must be followed. Players should be carefully and alert, acquiring the practice, training, and competition. Players should not continue to play in case of fatigue. जब टायर्ड हुआ होगा तभी उसको प्लेयर को कंटिन्यू करना नहीं चाहिए. Always try to eat a well-balanced diet to keep muscles strong. Maintain a healthy weight. Try to avoid falling. Thank you, students. Have a nice day. In next class, we will discuss abrasion. Wear shoes that fit well. Wear protective equipment when playing. Try to run on flat surface. Thank you. Have a nice day.